Well, I'm sure that there's certainly a lot to look out for you in terms of this race between now and March, especially with the primary coming up. What's next for your campaign?
Well, we're going to continue to keep going everywhere around the state. I've really been enjoying that. But one of the things I've been doing that I probably most enjoy is trying to find ways to get around some of the traditional political events that are great. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing some of them in terms of town halls and stuff like that. I love taking questions for 2 hours. But I often think about folks like my mom, who was working two jobs and who couldn't go to an event in the evening for 3 hours because she had to watch me. And so I'm always trying to think, how can we get to these folks? And so I've been going to construction sites, working in restaurants, working on construction sites. Was bartending last week. Going to high school football games and talking to folks in the stands about what's going on in their kids' lives, how they're feeling about things that are going on in the country. Having, I think, the most authentic conversations that as I certainly have had in a campaign about just reality, where folks are, instead of always asking them to come to us. And I really have been enjoying that, both because it's a reminder for me of the way I grew up, of sort of the decency of hardworking people, of how I think how grounded they are, how realistic they are, and how I think also they're looking for leadership to make sure that their kids can have a better future than they've had. And I think that's what we're all really looking for. And I've been really enjoying, not only having these conversations, but having that centering effect by doing those events.
Congressman Allred, I appreciate the time today. You are welcome back anytime. Best of luck to you. Thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.